literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause go ultimatums. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem. Clear tongue, flow sinister. I'm a finisher. Many men gon' need ministers. I ain't mending them. Enemies, I'm the enema. I'm a just like my keys, drop my on a dinner work. My thoughts are keep confidential. It's consequential. Philosophies unidentical. I'm not in it. My Siamese brother Benjamin. That's how I stick to them. These diamond D's, all BBs. I call them biblical. Skating underneath the bridge. Stay hustling as it is. Make money, feed the kids. Ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake up and do the same. I need a 10. Stay muddy to the lid. 800.
17 and 0.
This ain't rap music. This straight literature. Small-minded. All your ideas miniature. You tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere. 20-year career.
I already know this defense about to be hella annoying.
I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Never lied in my rhymes. You can go ask Jennifer, that's my mom's name. I create and find change. My mind frame ensures that forever I'll reign.
Damn, that pass. Oh, but he probably gonna have a top pick there.
Got a couple things I gotta cross off my list. How you insomniac for sleeping all night? It's a bad soundtrack. Read the script. Born in the motherland, headed straight down to the south.
Yeah.
Yo.
What's up?
Yo. Do you know your gooooo? Or that shit not paid for yet?
Yeah, I know it.
Is it paid for though?
Yeah.
Alright, so send it to me.
Alright.
Alright, go look at it.
Alright, love you.
It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the New York Jets and the Los Angeles Chargers.
But I keep changing it to kick first, bro. What is blue on cap? You keep giving a blue on cap ball.
AFC championship game.
Tired
Off
of
we
me.
go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Pulls it in at the 13. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
What we got? Fuck it.
Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
From the 27, Rodgers. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Khalil Mack. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Rodgers. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And his defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left it no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 43. On the counter, it's Hall. Down inside the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1.
No.
And that is incomplete.
They really had a good
I'm
drive
thinking,
going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few
man.
downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
But when he took it the second time and the nigga was just standing there, bro, I'm like,
They'll go for it. It's Hall. And some room to run now. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more
Cinnamon.
air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
I'm double teaming her every time.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin from 13 yards out. And the Jets are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Zerline connects on the extra
You ever watch
point.
Cocaine
And it's now a
Cowboys?
7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
You can go wrong with a good bunch of cocaine.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this first play will get him back to the 25, and that's going to be it. Tackle on that play by Quinnen Williams. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete.
I don't see more than trying to get him the football out of the backfield.
That's a scary read early.
Open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
That's a scary one early.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Herbert.
No!
The middle into traffic, incomplete. And he is going to have
I didn't, bro. You really thought you
going
was going to pass that,
the 3rd down conversion.
Like, he was manned up,
35
and
now
I
as
was
they
right
come up
there.
on 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. He'll get this to about the 38.
God, that was crazy.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go.
I know
A nice job
good
there,
run.
only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Herbert off of play action. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
You better not let me get this ball back there.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
That's corner, right?
The
Like, come on,
pressure too
man.
much as down
I done seen that play too many times. You know,
Quentin
when we shot that
Williams
corner out.
in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Here's Hardman to return. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Rodgers. He finds Wilson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Rodgers going to throw. That'll be complete to Alan Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Oh my God.
30, 10.
Bro, that shit was gonna be the pick. That was a
Touchdown,
real
New York.
That nigga, like, he got there as
They
soon as
talked
I
about
threw it.
stringing
Like,
together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a
then
pretty
he broke it
explosive
back.
play.
Nigga threw that
Was.
nigga
And
off.
if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
But I know he hates him.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Like, I'm always mean if I get a player.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
You playing UFC?
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And some room to maneuver. And they finally get him down to that before he reaches the 34. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On 2nd and a couple, Herbert.
Bro, how's that
And
not
seeing
fucking
nowhere to
thing,
throw,
bro?
he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw here, Herbert.
Why would you swat that? I hit triangle.
So far out of this defense because they've been
Oh
showing their
my
best coverages
god,
on
bro. I
3rd
hit
down.
fucking
So
triangle,
far,
bro.
they allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
No.
They snap it to Herbert.
That's what you're supposed to do. Sauce?
Sauce Gardner picks it off. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. But no, but hold on, we'll finish. And you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's Herbert. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover. He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Ball again on 2nd down.
Oh my God.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Now it's the Rams' 2nd all-time leading scorer kicking in a Dallas uniform, Greg Zuerlein. Zerline's kick is up and through, and the route is on. It's 24-0. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. He finds his man complete. That's
Why
Johnson.
can't go
Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
I knew it was QB.
And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage
I knew
to
that's
the
why I thought
7.
everybody was going to raise
And
it.
they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. This situation in the fourth quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There's no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on first and 10.
As an undefeated team, is crazy.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense. He finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. Once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On second and very short. Herbert, his third interception. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. We haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it hasn't been really clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
On second down, here's Herbert. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
He's got a man complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
On 4th down, Herbert. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
All again on 2nd down. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. Here's Hall again. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. J.C. Jackson normally in coverage, this time coming up and making a stop behind the line of scrimmage. On play action, Rodgers. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. The Charger drive about to get going. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Quentin Jefferson, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, I wish this staff luck as they try to find positives about this performance by their offense as we move through the early part of the 4th quarter. That sack, the latest example. Down by a boatload, this offense simply can't keep up, and the quarterback is still taking hits. I'd get the backups in there if it were me.
After the sack on 1st down, Herbert trying to lay one up deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take over here up near the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start on the ground. Hall. They find some open field here. And now the rookie's free. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And there is a lot of shock in the stadium. The top seed, the favorites, really getting handled thus far in this divisional round and getting close to a disappointing one-and-done scenario in these playoffs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one a 1st down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there. 42 yards. And the Chargers are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. And the Jets have got it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
127 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And a short gain down to about the 33. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet 1st down. They'll go again with Hall. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. They'll give to Hall. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line bearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. On play action, it's Rodgers. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Zerline now for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
You think he's gonna kick me, bro?
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will not be brought out.
I know he's not talking about the one that threw at the end of the half, bro, during when they get the pick, bro. I know he's not talking about that, bro. Like he was down 30 by then, bro. Like,
one last throw here for Herbert. He's going to let it fly.
God damn.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
You going to Super Bowl? You act like you was gonna be the one to stop him, bro. Like you act like you was your kryptonite, bro. Like, fuck out of here.